Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's pick a card is going to be all about when will you be achieving your success in life. Okay, so we have three options here. We have option number 1, 2, and 3. Like always, the timestamps are pinned in the comment section. If you feel like you need more time, feel free to pause the video. Whenever you are ready, click play and fast forward to your selected option. Remember that these are general readings, so take only what applies to your life, okay, or what resonates and leave the rest behind. All my information is always listed in the description box below. So let's get started. Option number 1. So let's see, when will you be achieving the success in your life? The thinking woman, okay? The sun. I'm already getting here. You need confidence, okay? You need confidence. I feel like sometimes your mind tends to kind of get in the way of your plans, okay? I'm also picking up here for many of you, you are thinking about furthering your studies, okay, or going for a master's or PhD. I do feel like that will be very beneficial. I also see that the success in your life will come from a profession of some sort, okay? So I'm getting like doctors, I'm getting lawyers here, I'm getting attorney. I am also picking up science, okay? Yeah. I'm trying to see specifically what in the science, but they're just saying the science, okay? So science in general. They're saying there's so many options. So for a lot of you, if you're studying or if you are thinking about furthering your studies, yes, that will lead you to your success. I also feel here for many of you, you have an idea, okay? With the thinking woman, I feel like you have an idea. For some of you, a book will be very successful. So for those of you who write or want to publish a book, okay, or poetry, but I do see a physical, tangible book here. For others of you, like I said, you have an idea here, and that will reap a lot of rewards for you. Words of abundance. Yeah, I feel like here you need confidence, okay? You need confidence in yourself and in your projects and in your ideas. Yeah, book is really standing out for me. So for some of you, I don't know if you study literature. I'm also picking up neonatal nursing. I'm also picking up veterinarian. Trying to see what else I could pick up here. And for some of you, yeah, something with children, working with children. Windfall of abundance. So I do see that you are meant to be very abundant in this lifetime. The sun twice. 6th house. Okay, so for some of you, you will definitely make your abundance through your work. Okay, the 6th house is a house of Virgo. So this is your 9 to 5. This is all about work. But also the 6th house is about being of service. Okay, so for some of you, again, being of service by being a doctor or in some type of a profession where you work with others. Or healing as well. The Virgo is very much the healer. It's very much nursing, hospital, psychiatric, again, the science, all of that, okay? Also being like a dietitian. I'm also getting here, for some of you, definitely, for some of you, I'm getting as well as like crafting your own oils, okay? Or doing something in the healing arts. Again, I do see that for some of you, you're right at the beginning of it. So you're right at that apprenticeship, okay? And I feel like you want to further it or you want to get a degree of some sort here. And I feel like that will be very good for you. I do feel like you also need to polish your skills here, okay? A healthy practice, like practicing, will be very good for you guys. Yeah, the health field. I'm getting the health field. I feel like for many of you, you get caught up in the details of things. Okay, so you might have Mercury in Virgo like I do. And I tend to be very hard on myself, especially when I don't communicate well. Or when things don't go according to my plans. And I feel like For many of you, you probably have a placement like Mercury in Virgo, or you probably have heavy Virgo placement, okay? And I feel like you get caught up in the details here. And I feel like Spirit is really telling you you don't need a perfect plan to get to your success, okay? Take more risks in life. Take a more playful approach. Now, that doesn't mean, make irrational choices. It just means don't be so serious, or don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah, because I do feel like sometimes your mind tends to keep you here in this place here, and you kind of tend to fall in this place of like, things don't work out for me, or I'm never going to get to where I want to go. And Spirit is saying that is not true, because you are meant to be very successful and very abundant. But you also need to express yourself. Again, there is a need for you to be confident. Yeah, because you're playing it safe. And Spirit is saying, if you want to get to that success that is yours, that you are meant to have, stop playing it safe. Go out there towards the excitement. Like I said, there's a need here for you to take a playful approach, to be more like a Leo, okay? More like an Aries or a fire energy here more, right? Going after what you want and having that confidence, having that childlike energy, okay, and doing things according to your heart's desires and not overthinking things or playing it safe. Speaker. So for some of you, this could involve speaking, okay, being an advocate as well. Books, like I said, there's something with books here. Okay, also for me, books is about, it's about going to school. Energy healing. So again, like I said, very much healer energy here. Whether this can be in many forms, you guys, okay? This doesn't have to be you being a Reiki practitioner or a tarot reader or working with crystals or the chakras, anything like that. It could definitely be that you are a counselor, that you are a therapist, that you are a doctor, that you are a nurse. There's so many different ways you can be a healer. You have to do what makes you happy. Okay, first of all. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourselves, you guys. With the gentle touch here, I feel like you have a habit of being so hard on yourselves. Like you want everything to come out perfect. You want everything to go according to plan. Well, here's a reality check. Nothing ever goes according to plan. The only constant in life is change. Life is unpredictable. It's the way it is. And so Spirit wants you to embrace that and to really embrace every divine detour that comes along your path, because you will get to the success that you want. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward regardless of, the obstacles that you face in life. Take risks. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is really urging you guys to do things that are outside of your comfort zone, to stop playing it small, stop playing it safe, take more risks in life, enjoy life, be very present. Affirmations. Words of abundance and affirmations are similar, if anything the same. I feel like you guys should really do a daily practice of affirmations. Wow, you guys got abundance, a windfall of abundance, the sun. You guys are meant to be abundant, and you will be. Okay, you will be, as long as you're taking risks, as long as you're not playing it safe, and you do what makes you happy, as long as you are confident, as long as you're in a job, a 9-to-5 that makes you happy. Wow, 9 of Cups. You will have your wishes fulfilled. Ace of Cups. Nurture. Working with children. Claircognizance. Pay attention to your thoughts. Yeah, you're too cautious. You're too cautious. I feel like Spirit is saying, do not be afraid of going after these new beginnings, these offers that are being offered to you, because the aces in tarot usually are the hand of God gifting you something, giving you something, but they do require, right, for you to water them, for you to take care of them, for you to make this seed bloom. But you are meant to be very, very abundant and have all your wishes come true. You're meant to have fun as well and not be so cautious. And your last card here is take action. I feel like there's something here that you've been thinking about, that you've been kind of planning out here for yourself in regards to your career, in regards to your job, in regards to your finances. And I feel like they're saying, go ahead and do it. It might require you to kind of step out of the box, and that might be the reason why you're trying to have a perfect plan. But Spirit is saying you're going to be fine. It's coming with the sun. You will get to the top of the mountain. Okay, you will get there. See? And you don't have to be so cautious about it. You don't have to look very deep into things. Again, that Virgo energy. Watch where you have Virgo in your natal chart. Because I feel like you tend to get nervous. But Spirit is saying you're going to get there. And I feel like 47 is really standing out to me. So I want to say later on in life, okay, after your 40s, I feel is where this success, where this abundant life, where this, wish fulfillment will come in for you, where this emotional satisfaction, where you'll be gentler with yourself, where you will learn that it's okay to take risk and that you just need to keep moving forward. I feel like, again, later on in life, you will have all of this. You have the sun twice. That's like, again, confidence is key for you guys. And being happy is a choice, regardless of where you are in your journey. Regardless whether you're at the bottom, just at the beginning of the trail, or whether you're in the middle, or whether you're right about reaching the top. It doesn't matter. Be happy with where you are on your journey, because you are meant to be very successful. Very, very successful. You just have to believe it, and you have to have confidence and not get so worried about, about every little wave that hits the boat here. Keep nurturing your gifts. Keep following your truth, because you're definitely on the right path. So that's another confirmation for some of you, is you're on the right path. And like I said, I feel for some of you later on in life is where you're meant to have this success. And I feel like it's going to come like very quickly. That's what I have for you guys, and now I'm going to move to option number 2. So for those of you who picked option number 2, let's see. When will you achieve the success in your life? The Angel of Strength. The yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. Release jealousy. Focus on your priorities. 10th house. Okay. Chiron, healing. Hidden motivations. Back and forth. Okay. Counseling. Yoga. Travel. Okay, we'll see the rest in a little bit. So we have the 10th house. Right off the bat, this is telling me kind of a timing of when you will reach the success. 10th house is ruled by Saturn. Saturn, the sign of Capricorn. What does that mean? It means that you will reach success, that sense of accomplishment later on in life. Very similar to pile number 1. But I feel for you guys, it's very marked here with the 10th house. Okay, that reputation, that legacy, that empire that you want will come later on in life. Usually I associate Saturn with after your Saturn return. So anything over the age of, I will say I got 35. Anything over the age of 35, okay? For some of you, the age of 30, but I'm getting 35 and over. I feel like there is here, Spirit is saying you are meant to have that achievement. You're meant to be successful, and not only in your personal life, but out to the public as well. You're meant to have a reputation. You're meant for people to kind of see your legacy. Okay, but I do see here that there is a need for focus. There is a need for you to put your career as a priority, because I do see here that you might be very focused on other people. You might be very focused on what other people have achieved, that you're not putting the focus on your career and on your path. Okay, I do see here that there is a need of balance. Spirit is saying, if you are already past 35 and you're just like, JJ, what are you talking about? There is a need here for you to find balance, okay? Because there is a back and forth. And with the yin and the yang, I do feel like you need to have your masculine and your feminine energies in balance, okay? You might have this androgynous energy about you. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but that's what I'm picking up, okay? And I do feel like there is a need to focus. For some of you, this is a reputation as being a healer, or in the healing. Counseling can definitely be part of a healer, right? Because you're healing others, you're listening to others, you're giving advice, okay? But I do feel like this is going to take time with the 10th house again. I feel like you are meant to have a lot of responsibilities. For some of you, you're meant to have your own business. I associate Capricorn with being the boss, literally. I do feel like you are meant to reach the top of the mountain, but to get there is gonna take a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, and a lot of responsibility being put on you. And so I feel like sometimes for some of you, you get there, okay, you're on your way when everything's going good, and then there's this time where you just go back and forth and you're just like, oh man, this is too much, okay? Because of that Saturn energy. Saturn is going to make you work really, really hard for what you want, but Saturn's rewards are very abundant and they are long-term rewards. He does not give you instant gratification. He gives you long-term success, and that is what you guys are going to have. You guys are going to have success here with the 10th house. I feel like this is success to the point where you can travel and still make money while you're traveling. Like, this is the type of success that I'm talking about here, okay? And for some of you, this is very much in the spiritual realm, being a counselor, a teacher of some sort, being a yoga instructor, or working with Reiki or the chakras, okay? I also feel here for some of you, this could also be having being a personal trainer. But I do see here that there is a need for you to focus. There is a need for you to align yourself, because I do feel like there is, Spirit is saying, really take a look at what are your motivations for achieving the success that you want. Okay, because there might be a misalignment here. You might be wanting the success right now out of a wound, out of ego, and not because of like a pure, innocent intention, if you will. Okay, again, because there is this jealousy here. So Spirit is saying you have to release that. But again, Spirit is saying you have to be strong. And it makes sense with that Saturn energy. For some of you, this could be a creative business as well. Okay, I think of Leos as bosses as well. I see many Leos own their own business. They're very good at that. Let's see, what else do I see here? For some of you, you could be like a promoter. You could be someone who travels for their job. You might work from an online business, okay? And I do see a lot of fame, a lot of notoriety here. And again, a lot of accolades. And I feel like you're meant to have that success that not only you will, because there's people that have success and it's only they get to see and their family gets to see. But I feel for you guys, this is success that people, the 10th house is how other people see you, right? So this is, people will see your success. You're meant to be in the public eye in some way, okay? And it could be for some of you because of your healing abilities, of your superpowers in some way, okay? The card literally says superpowers. And for some of you, I feel like also what is preventing you from getting to the top here of your success is generational trauma. And for a lot of you, I feel like you will get there. But again, it's going to slowly unveil. You know, have the castle, the beautiful garden, the kids, and the pool. But Spirit is saying you have to commit. Capricorn commits. Capricorn is a very committed sign, and Leo is a very loyal sign. So again, commitment and loyalty to your passion, to your craft, and stop going back and forth, okay? Okay, time for nap. Let it shine. So some of you are holding yourselves back. Some of you are guarding yourselves. You're not letting yourself shine. Okay, I feel like you hide behind a curtain here. There's a lot to you, but I feel like you hide behind a curtain. And I feel like you might go back and forth on that. For a lot of you, I do feel like for time for nap, I do feel like because this fox here is sleeping on the moon, I do feel like for some of you, you're sleeping on your abilities. Okay, on your abilities, whether this is your craft or your potential, there's something here that you need to kind of awaken. You're sleeping on your dreams instead of pursuing them. Yeah, you guys are, there's a new way here. There's a fresh new way. You guys are meant to transform. You guys are meant to be the phoenix rising out of the ashes. So maybe you had like a really hard life. And I feel like when you get to that success, it's going to be like a total 160 here. You'll be living a whole different lifestyle. Beginning a new cycle. There's something new here that you need to start. Children. I feel like you need to reconnect with your inner child. Yeah, there's something that you're resisting. There's something that you're sleeping on, that you're not wanting to, that you're holding on to. And I feel like Spirit is saying, take your focus out of this and focus on your dreams. Page of Wands. There's something new calling you. There's a lot of creativity to you. There's a lot of passion. But you're not pursuing it. Six of Pentacles. Victory. You're meant to be victorious. You're meant to be a leader. And you know what? With Leo energy there too. I feel like for some of you, you're not wanting to assume your leadership position. I feel like you might be scared. Okay, that's just to be frank with you guys. Sometimes it's not easy being a leader because we can't really kind of, you know, look at anybody else's journey and be like, oh, you know, they did it like this. There is a map to where I'm going. And because you guys don't have that, because you guys are trailblazers, sometimes it's hard. You know, it's kind of like if you're wanting to put a business of some sort, you have to go at it kind of alone, right? Like, what are you going to do? What kind of business you want to run? What kind of services do you want to offer? And so I feel like with the 10th house energy to Capricorn is assuming responsibility. And I feel for many of you, you will achieve that success in your life once you assume your leadership position. That is what is going to lead you to the victory. There's a call here that I feel like you're not, again, you're sleeping on it. Okay, you're going back and forth on it. It could be for some of you to do counseling, therapy, be a therapist, be a teacher, to travel. But you're meant to help others, and you're going to be in a position of being able to offer others something in exchange, okay? You'll be in a position to give out help. Yeah, you're meant to fly high. Again, because you are a leader, you will inspire others on this path. And you might be finding it hard to know what that path is, and that's okay. You might not know, exactly what you want to do. You might just know, like, I want to be my own boss, or I want to have a business. But you might not know exactly what that looks like yet. And again, that's okay. Fiona, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. And then we have your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So again, this is going to take time. Of course it is. Saturn energy. You can't rush Saturn. I feel like there's certain lessons that you need to learn before you reach the top of the mountain here. Before you reach the pinnacle. And I feel like it's about staying determined, staying loyal, stop focusing on others and focus on your path, being confident enough to allowing yourself to shine regardless of what others may think of you, about being a leader, stepping into your leadership role, and about stop going back and forth. But again, I do see you achieving success. I do, again, this is like empire status. 10th house to me is always like, I feel like to me in astrology, the 10th house it's the, I feel the most beautiful success, or the one everybody wants to achieve, if you will, right? The one everybody notices, everybody sees that you have that success. It's not kind of behind closed doors. It's like, this is for everyone to see. Everyone sees that you're successful. Everyone sees that you make money while traveling, that, you have enough to give to others, that you're in this position to, create and do different things. For some of you, this looks like a paintbrush. No, it's not. Do not be afraid of going after what you want. Stop resisting the call. Stop sleeping on your skills. You know what you need to do to get to that 10th house. Focus on your goals and stop focusing on other people. But you will get there. Yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I will see you guys next time. So for those of you who picked pile number 3, let's see, when will you achieve success in your life, or the success that you want? Taking action, the garden and the gate. Okay, I'm already seeing something here. Detox your friendships. Pay yourself first. Jupiter. Wow, beautiful cards. Okay. So first thing I'm seeing here is stop. Stop holding yourself back. Okay, I feel like there is a feeling here of being content with where you are. Like there is more that you want, is what I'm getting. Okay, you want more out of where you are currently. You are abundant. You are in a good place. You have achieved some type of status, some type of abundance in your life, but I do see that you want more. But at the same time, I do see you holding yourself back. Spirit is really urging you here to take action in something. Stop going back and forth. Okay? Spirit is saying you hold the key to open that gate and explore new territory, but you're not doing it. You're holding yourself back. For some of you, you need to watch your friends, okay? There is an energy here of you need to let go of friends that are not supporting you and that are only instilling fear in your life, or that are telling you like you can't do that, or why are you pursuing more if you are good with where you are. Spirit is saying you don't need friends like that. You need friends that are going to lift you. You need friends that are going to be supportive of your goals, of your aspirations, that will give you ideas. Spirit is saying with the pay yourself first is, again, this is a card about, for me personally, it's about putting your needs first, putting your goals first, being selfish but in a healthy way, by putting yourself, your dreams, like I said, first, okay? Because there is a need for you to expand, but it does require here with the Jupiter to take a leap of faith. It's kind of like a gamble. Okay, that's why I feel like this girl here is in a very beautiful garden, but she's still wanting to go and explore, but at the same time she might be thinking like, well, I have all of this going for me, so why do I really need to go out there? But I feel like if you're feeling the call to do something that is different, Spirit is saying go for it. Make the change that you know you need to make and you have been procrastinating. I also feel like for you guys, how you will receive your abundance is through lectures, okay? You might be a teacher, especially with Jupiter energy here. I get teacher vibes. This might be with higher education as well. Some of you want to expand your higher education. For some of you, I do feel like your success comes from going to a foreign land. Okay, so you might have Jupiter in your 9th house. You might have Jupiter in your 10th house. You might have Jupiter in your 1st house as well, okay? But I do see here as well cultures, studying different cultures, philosophy, anthropology. I'm here that how you will achieve success is by you going on a spiritual pilgrimage, if you will, a spiritual journey. You have to go and seek your success, not staying in your comfort zone, okay? And it will require some type of a risk here with the dice. Taurus, yeah, because you're very abundant. I feel like you already are in a good place where you have achieved. Taurus to me is luxury, okay? It's ruled by Venus. So I do feel like also there is this energy of stubbornness with you. It's hard to get you out of your routine. I feel like once you have your routine, it's hard for you to kind of get you to explore or do different things, okay? I feel like you like things to be predictable. You don't like things to be like a gamble or to be based on luck. You're someone that wants things like a for sure. You know, I want a for sure that if I get this degree, then I'm gonna make this type of money. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting, not for all of you, but for many of you. And I am getting from Spirit is that you're a very reliable person. You might have a lot of earth on your chart. I do feel like you are very loyal. Again, loyal to maybe the wrong crowd of people. I do feel like you want to possess good things. You might even possess already good things. But Spirit is saying, again, you have to seek your your success, okay? Because I do feel with Jupiter here, it's like, with Jupiter, to me, what I feel is kind of like when you take risks, that is when Jupiter rewards you. That's kind of like what I'm getting. You might have Jupiter in Taurus. You might have a tendency to overindulge, okay? And food, particularly. Taurus loves good food. Deception. Yeah, there might be a lot of coworkers around you, okay, that are not good for you, that are not generous, they're not supportive, they're not inspiring you. You might have a job here, a 9 to 5, or office job, or some type of a job that it's not good. You don't like it, but you stay there because, again, it's practical, it's productive, it pays your bills, you know, it's worthy of having, like the pay is good. But Spirit is saying, you know, you want more, you know, you're longing for more. Why aren't we making the change? Now, that doesn't mean go and quit your job right now, okay? Or quit your job, you know, right away. It just means slowly transitioning out, right? Yeah, there is this energy here of hiding behind a mask. I feel like you might be around a lot of people who are deceiving, or a lot of people who are dishonest. But I also feel like you yourself, Spirit is saying, how are you lying to yourself by staying in what's comfortable? Because Taurus likes staying comfortable. Okay, Taurus doesn't like change. I know this. My husband has Moon in Taurus. They like predictability. Okay, I'm not speaking for all Taurus. It will all depend on your natal chart. Okay, but many earth signs in general like things to be predictable, like tangible results. They don't like things that are risky. But I feel like you are wanting to make a change. But again, you're looking at it, you're contemplating it, but you're not taking action. You're not taking action. And Spirit is saying, by you taking this leap of faith and going after this career change and letting go of the people that are not supporting you, Jupiter will bless you with a lot of tangible things. Then we have practice here. So Spirit is saying, for some of you, this could be like a, you know, like a musical instrument. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying, practice. Practice makes perfect. Polish your skills. So that might be going back to school for some of you, like I said, getting a degree of some sort. You're meant to follow a career that lights you up, that you love. For some of you, you're definitely healers, or else you wouldn't be watching this channel. Yeah, you need to tell the truth to yourself. You're not telling the truth. You're not wanting to hear the truth. You might be wanting to avoid making this change, actually. But Spirit is saying you're seeing clearly. You're seeing clearly. Are you going to make the changes? Go deep and explore your roots. Cleansing. There's a lot of detoxing here. Detox your life from anything that is preventing you, that is not encouraging you. You have the power to make this change. Yeah, you will flourish. So your guys is very different, okay? I'll tell you why right now. 5 of Wands. The reason why I'm saying it's very different is because with the other 2 piles, they gave me a specific timeline of when, like age-wise. But you guys here, I feel like your success doesn't depend on, for example, the second group got Saturn, so that's later on in life. With you guys, it all depends on that action that you're not taking, because you keep fighting it. You have like this internal struggle. You're not wanting to make this change. You're not wanting to accept this truth. Again, because you may be comfortable with where you are. There's a conflict in your mind. Should I do it? Should I not? Is it practical? Is it logical? Spirit is saying, take the risk, okay? Healthy lifestyle. Again, hold on. Get clear on your intentions, yeah. Stop going back and forth. What do you desire? What do you want? Because you keep telling yourself, no, the conditions aren't right. No, this is not the right time to do it. No, you keep talking yourself out of making this change. And I feel like Spirit is saying there is a healthier lifestyle for you. Okay, there is a better career option for you, but you are the one not wanting to make this change. And it could be because you're surrounding yourself with people that are telling you not to do something, or that are telling you, no, why? Or that doesn't make sense. So I see you just waiting. You're waiting for the right time, but Spirit is saying here with the dice, you have to take a chance. You're at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels. So again, I feel like for you guys, there's this energy of I'm getting just like even frustration. I feel like many of you are frustrated with where you are currently in your career. But I feel like you're frustrated, but you're not willing to explore. You're not willing to go and seek what else is out there. So you keep convincing yourself that where you are at is stable. And Spirit is saying, if you take action, if you expand, if you polish your skills, if you go after what you want, if you make that career change, of course, using your own intuition, your own discernment, happiness awaits you. And you don't have to struggle so much, because I feel like regardless, yes, this job pays you good. Yes, this job, makes you feel stable. I feel like it's hectic. It's not, I don't know if the environment, your coworkers, or there's something there that makes it a struggle. It's kind of like a dread to go to your job. It's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. I feel like it's very draining on your body too. It kind of takes a toll on your sleep, on your health. So I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for you to make that career change. And I feel like you've had many opportunities, but for one reason or the other, you haven't taken the full leap. But I feel like there's a lot more waiting for you. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I wish you the best. Take care of yourselves. Bye.